which are the 3 steps that will lead us to success on the guitar. Step number 1 is have a clear picture of what do you want to achieve. That's of paramount importance. And of course there it is included if I want to play for fun or professionally, or maybe I want to become a composer, or I want to become a teacher, right? So it will be different for different goals. What's your goal with the guitar? This has to be settled first. Then different process of learning are there, right? Given. Not that if you play for fun, then that's inferior to play professionally. Some of the best players I have now in the school is all people that play for fun, so-called for fun. I also play for fun. Although I also work as a teacher, right? Because I like to do it. But that you play for fun, this doesn't mean that you are inferior than those that play professionally or that will be trained professionally, right? That's why you do it for fun, because you want to do it good. Then you invest everything on that. Not that because you play for fun, then you do not invest on your education, time, effort, money, etc. You put everything there to achieve success. And that's a hobby, really. I also play for hobby. Not that only the ones that are professional have to be serious, and the people that play for fun, they can be under. That's not true. Well, so step number 1, which is have a clear picture of what you want to achieve on the guitar. This also includes which line or school, which technique I want to learn, or which line of guitar technique will bring me to the destination I want to attain. That has to be clear. Because if that's not clear, then we will keep wandering from one thing, a little bit from here, a little bit from there, but nothing concise, right? So we need to have a clear picture of what do we want to attain. Some people email me or ask me lessons about music or falsetas of Vicente Amigo or this and that, and I told them, look, to learn falseta of Vicente Amigo, you do not need me. You really do. There is no meaning that you take lessons with me to learn that. Right? For that you can do many other things. Not that I will not answer any question of a student. If a student answers something about, we analyze on the Paco de Lucia's documentary one piece of Vicente Amigo for the sake of understanding compositional aspects. So we can analyze anything, but the thing is we are here devoted to understand the Paco de Lucia's technique and all things related with that. And from that basis there, then we can speak of anything you like. So it comprehends every other style, even jazz or world music, any other thing is in there. And of course any other falsetto for a player can be analyzed, right? But really speaking, in the Paco de Lucia's technique we have a study program, right? Because one student sent me a video, a friend sent me a video, I think the title was 10 tips to become a great guitar player or something like that. And then there was this guy speaking there that was saying, be consistent with what you play, and other advice was to listen music from other instruments and make sacrifices to practice more. Don't be just playing video games, things like this. So some of the things were okay, but any good advice that you can get on how to practice the guitar is already included into the study program. The study program has all these. How you will divide your time. Say you will play just 24 minutes a day, 1 minute per each hour, 24 minutes every day, but consistently. Or you have maybe 48 minutes to practice a day, or 1 hour, 2 hours. Depending on how much time you have, you can invest on your playing guitar, either for fun or professionally. Then the teacher will give you the precise way to milk and bring out the juice of this hour or 20 minutes, 24 minutes a day, or whatever time I have to practice every day, how I will do my best with the minimum time, get as much as possible. That's what it's about, the study program. And that's given by the teacher. That's why I said it in other lessons, the do-it-yourself philosophy will not work. So these 3 steps, which is step number 1 is have a clear picture of what do you want to attain. Step 2 is follow the gradient method and the study program. That's a step 2. And step 3 is try to clear any doubt or misunderstanding, avoiding misunderstandings and doubts, because the doubt makes you weak. Right? If we keep doubting or wondering, would it be like this or it would be like that? One guy says this, the other says another thing, the other says, so there we have no strength. Anything I achieve on the guitar has been because I follow one line, which is the Paco de Lucia's technique, very straightforward. And that's why, not that I cannot study under other guidance, right? Like, recently came here Maestro Alan Holsworth, and I went there to this lesson. I was the only person with nylon string guitar on the lesson. Maestro Lauren Lovsky will give a lesson, I go there, right? So it's not that we cannot go with other teacher or anything, but I explained this also in another lesson, that until you achieve maturity and real understanding, these things of having many teachers, it doesn't work, really. I haven't seen one person achieving anything like that. No, because you have to first know one thing as reference. It's like if we want to learn a language, suppose a child is there, and if I want to teach him Chinese, Spanish, Italian, French, and German at the same time, then we'll be confused. But if I'm from Spain and I speak Spanish and now I want to learn German, then I will learn that with reference to my language, which is Spanish, and then I can learn the other foreign language, right? Because I know one language first. First I have to know one thing. And then from there, I can walk forward. But if I do not know one thing properly, and I try to learn from 50 persons, like I explained in the Democratic Spirit on Picado, the quiz of CFG about the technique, that there were 13 people saying 13 different things, all wrong. So that we don't get anywhere. Therefore, those kind of misunderstandings, actually, and Paco told me these 2 things, that if someone or anyone is not making progress, is not making advancement, is not advancing forward, is not getting progress in his playing, is because of 2 things. Or is jumping over the gradient and don't follow is not following the study program properly, which is given by the teacher and has to be checked by the teacher that you are working properly. That's why the do-it-yourself doesn't work, because you have to see objectively that you are following properly the system, the method. That's on the study program in CFG. And for all levels and different subjects, as I said, if someone wants to study just technique, then they will play certain things. If someone wants to learn just rhythmic, right, or just composition, or just harmony, or just traditional flamenco styles, just improvisation, etc. Different subjects, like in the school. You can choose the subject you want and learn those things. That's step number 2, to follow the study program. So this study program, that's step number 2, and step number 3 is to avoid misunderstanding. Clear all misunderstandings and the doubts, eliminating the doubts. That's step number 3. So 3 things is, number 1, have a clear picture and idea of what do you want to achieve on the guitar. And this of course implies goals, short-term goals and long-term goals that are yours. Step number 2 is follow the study program. And step number 3 is to eliminate doubts and misunderstanding. Just 3 things. We will not say 10 tips or 20 things, just 3. And with these 3, you are sure to achieve success.